All right, welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're breaking down a tool that's, well, it's pretty close to giving you a new kind of superpower. We're going to dive deep into the world of Claude Code, all based on a fantastic guide from Mark Kashef.
So, let's start with a simple but honestly a really powerful idea. What if you didn't need to be a professional developer to create software, right? What if you could just describe what you want in plain English and have an AI code developer bring that whole thing to life for you?
See, that's really the core promise here. Claude Code is making this huge shift. It's moving beyond being just a niche tool for coders and becoming something that can make pretty much anyone feel, well, superhuman. It doesn't matter if you're technical or not, this is about giving you the ability to build things.
And look, this isn't just some fluffy, hopeful idea. The source material, Mark Kashef's guide, makes this mission crystal clear. The goal is all about empowerment. It's about taking this incredibly powerful technology and making it accessible to absolutely everyone.
And this is not just theory, okay? The source lays out a perfect real-world example. Someone built a local transcription tool, the kind of thing you'd normally pay a monthly subscription for, in just 45 minutes. Think about that. Rebuilding paid software, but tailored exactly to your own needs.
Okay, so let's get into what's called the parallel processing paradigm. This is where we see a true step change, a massive leap in how AI builds things, and it's really what makes Claude Code so different from the rest of the pack.
All right, so think about it this way. Most AI coding assistants, they work sequentially. They do one task, then they move on to the next one, then the next. And for any big project, that's like being stuck on a single-lane road during rush hour. It just creates traffic jams, errors pop up, and the AI can even forget what it was doing. But Claude Code, it works in parallel. It's like opening up a brand new multi-lane superhighway. Everything moves at once, faster, and way more efficiently.
So how does it pull off this multi-lane highway trick? Well, the engine behind all that parallel power is something called subagents. It's a really cool idea. Instead of one AI trying to do everything all by itself, Claude actually spins up an entire team of specialized AIs that all work on different parts of your project simultaneously.
And the key that unlocks all this parallel processing power is a massive, massive expansion of the AI's short-term memory, what's known as its context window. Just how massive are we talking? Well, we're talking about 1 million tokens.
And just to give you some perspective, this is a gigantic leap from the previous limit of 200,000 tokens. That extra space means it has so much more room to breathe, to really understand complex production-level projects without getting lost or forgetting what it was doing halfway through. For building anything serious, this is an absolute game changer.
All right, let's talk about your AI toolkit. What are the core features you actually get to command?
So first up in your toolkit is planning mode. This is incredible. It's like having an expert AI project manager. You just describe your goal in plain English, and it spits out a professional project blueprint, a whole plan of attack, before a single line of code is written. Once you approve that plan, the build starts. Okay, next is something called the Model Context Protocol, or MCP. The analogy here is perfect. Think of it like this. Most AI tools give you a key that opens just one door. It can do one thing, like draft an email. MCP is like a master key. It opens all the doors. It lets the AI take multi-step actions. So it's not just draft the email. It's draft the email, find the person's contact info, and then send it. It's about taking real, meaningful action.
And finally, there's a simple text file called Claude.md. This thing acts as the command center for your entire project. It's the place where you lay down the law, all your preferences, all the rules, exactly how you want the AI to act and think for this specific build. It puts you in the driver's seat.
So let's talk about assembling your AI team. Because with all these tools we've just discussed, your role fundamentally shifts. You're not just a user anymore. You're the project manager.
And I mean this literally. You can actually tell Claude to spin up different agents to fill specific roles on your project. You need a UI/UX designer? Done. A quality assurance tester? You got it. A lead developer? No problem. You basically assemble your own virtual dream team, and they all collaborate to bring your vision to life. Now, this is where it gets truly mind-blowing. These agents can use the tools we just discussed, like those MCPs, to test their own work. So think about this. One agent can build a web page,
And then another agent can use a tool to browse that page, critique the design, find bugs, and report back to the project manager agent so it can make improvements. It's a completely autonomous feedback loop. It's just incredible.
So when you put all of this together, what do you get? It means that Claude Code isn't just another coding assistant. It's a launchpad. It's a launchpad for your ideas.
Suddenly, this whole new world just opens up. You can build custom websites and web apps. You can create your own personal software to replace those pesky subscriptions you're paying for. You can build your own versions of custom GPTs or set up complex automations without needing Zapier or Make. You are literally acquiring a new, almost superhuman skill set.
Look, the barrier to creating something new, something useful, something that actually solves a problem you have, it has never been this low. Your AI co-developer is ready and waiting, so the only question left is, what's the first thing you'll build together?